I managed to produce and deliver. But personally, I haven't dealt with it very well. I've had a lot of emotional ups and downs. As I had suffered for so many years, not only because the industry forced certain things on me, but because I did not know how to say no. I did not know how to ask questions. I was petrified.
Phyllis Hyman, a powerful voice in the world of soul and R&B, captivated audiences with her hauntingly beautiful melodies and deeply emotional performances. Despite her undeniable talent and the impact she had on the music industry, the circumstances surrounding her untimely death in 1995 remain shrouded in mystery and speculation. While many celebrate her artistic legacy, few delve into the complexities of her life, the struggles she faced, and the often unspoken realities that contributed to her tragic end. Therefore, don't miss this video where we will provide you with little-known details about the life of Phyllis Hyman. Let's get started. Phyllis Hyman was an extraordinary singer and songwriter whose legacy is etched in soul music. With her powerful and emotive voice, she became a symbol in the 1970s and 1980s, captivating audiences with her hits such as You Know How to Love Me and Living All Alone. Hyman's music was characterized by a deep emotional resonance, combining elements of R&B, jazz, and soul, which allowed her to express profound feelings of love, longing, and heartache. Her ability to convey raw emotion through her songs set her apart as an artist, earning her critical acclaim and a devoted fan base. However, while many celebrate Phyllis Hyman's music and contributions to the industry, few truly understand the immense struggles she faced throughout her life. Behind the scenes of her successful career lay a complex interplay of personal challenges that significantly impacted her artistry and overall well-being. Chief among these struggles were her battles with mental health and her experiences related to her sexuality, both of which were compounded by the societal pressures she faced as a Black woman in the music industry. We all know Phyllis Hyman was raised in a family that laid the groundwork for her future in music. Her mother, a classically trained musician, exposed her to a rich musical environment from an early age. Growing up in a household filled with the sounds of jazz, blues, and R&B, Hyman developed a deep appreciation for music, which soon became her greatest passion. The influence of her mother, coupled with the vibrant musical landscape of Philadelphia, fueled Hyman's desire to pursue a career in music. From a young age, Hyman showcased a remarkable talent for singing. She would often perform in local talent shows and community events, where her powerful voice and emotive delivery captured the attention of those around her. By her teenage years, she began to gain recognition in her community, performing in various venues and showcasing her unique style that blended elements of soul, jazz, and pop. Hyman's passion for music became a central part of her identity, and she was determined to make a mark in the industry. Her first steps in music took her to New York City, where she joined a group called the New York City-based band, The Pointers. This experience allowed her to hone her craft and build connections within the music scene. Hyman's captivating performances led to opportunities that paved the way for her career, including working with renowned artists and producers who recognized her exceptional talent. In the early 1970s, she began to attract attention with her distinctive voice and emotional depth, leading to her debut album, Phyllis Hyman, released in 1977. Despite her talent and growing recognition, Hyman faced numerous challenges early in her career. Rejection was a common theme as she navigated the competitive landscape of the music industry. Record labels often overlooked her for artists who fit the mold of popular trends at the time, leading to frustration and disappointment. Additionally, as a Black woman in a predominantly male industry, she encountered discrimination and prejudice, which added another layer of difficulty to her journey. Hyman's struggles were not only external, they were compounded by internal battles as well. Her personal life was tumultuous, marked by challenges that shaped her as an artist. She dealt with issues related to mental health, which became more pronounced during her early career. The pressures of trying to succeed in an industry that often devalued her voice took a toll on her emotional well-being, leading to moments of deep introspection and doubt. Hyman's experiences of rejection and discrimination, coupled with her personal struggles, became catalysts for her artistic expression, allowing her to channel her pain and resilience into her music. Throughout this challenging period, Hyman found solace in her passion for music. It served as both a refuge and a means of catharsis, allowing her to articulate her experiences and emotions through song. The themes of love, heartache, and self-discovery became prevalent in her work, resonating with listeners who found comfort in her honesty and vulnerability. Each performance became an opportunity for her to share her story, connecting with audiences on a profound level. Phyllis Hyman's successful career after that is a testament to her extraordinary talent and resilience as a musician. With a powerful, emotive voice and a unique style that blended soul, jazz, and R&B, Hyman produced a string of major hits that resonated with audiences throughout the late 1970s and into the 1980s. Songs like You Know How to Love Me, Living All Alone, and Don't Funk With My Heart not only showcased her vocal prowess, but also revealed her ability to convey deep emotion and vulnerability through her music. Each performance was a display of her stage presence, capturing the attention of fans and critics alike. Hyman's music earned her recognition within the industry, leading to several award nominations, including Grammy nominations for her outstanding vocal performances. Her collaborations with notable artists and producers further highlighted her versatility and appeal. Working with legendary figures like Barry Manilow and Norman Connors, Hyman's ability to blend her style with different genres resulted in timeless tracks that are still celebrated today. Her work often transcended genre boundaries, making her a sought-after collaborator in an industry that was evolving rapidly. However, the price of fame came with significant costs. While Hyman's career flourished, the pressures of success began to take a toll on her mental health. The music industry is notoriously demanding, and the expectations placed on artists to maintain their public personas can be overwhelming. For Hyman, the pressure to consistently deliver hit songs and remain relevant in a competitive landscape was a source of stress that exacerbated her struggles with depression and anxiety. The emotional weight of her career, coupled with the fear of losing her hard-earned success, created an internal battle that often manifested in her personal life. As her career progressed, Hyman found herself grappling with the challenges of balancing fame with her mental well-being. The long hours spent touring and performing, combined with the scrutiny of the public eye, contributed to feelings of isolation and anxiety. Hyman often spoke about the loneliness that accompanied her success, despite being surrounded by fans and fellow artists. This sense of disconnect made it difficult for her to maintain relationships, both romantic and platonic, leading to a deep sense of yearning for genuine connection. Indeed, as a black woman in the music industry, Hyman faced a myriad of societal expectations that complicated her understanding and expression of her sexuality. Although she identified as bisexual, the cultural and industry norms of the time made it challenging for her to embrace her identity fully. The music scene, rife with traditional values and often marred by rigid gender roles, did not always leave space for artists like Hyman to be openly themselves. Her experiences with sexuality were fraught with tension, reflecting a broader societal discomfort with LGBTQ+ identities. While Hyman often expressed herself through her music, the lack of acceptance in the industry created a sense of conflict within her. She longed for genuine connection and acceptance, but faced the harsh reality of a judgmental environment that scrutinized her personal life. This environment contributed to her sense of isolation and deepened her struggles with self-acceptance. Many of her songs poignantly explored themes of love, heartbreak, and yearning, which resonated with her internal battles and the complexity of her identity. Navigating her sexuality in an industry that often prioritized heteronormative standards required significant personal sacrifices. Hyman often felt compelled to hide parts of her identity, fearing that being open about her bisexuality could jeopardize her career. This fear manifested in her relationships, where she grappled with the emotional toll of keeping her true self hidden. The longing for authenticity clashed with the need for professional stability, forcing her to make difficult choices that left her feeling emotionally drained. The cost of these sacrifices was high. She often felt that she was living a double life, one filled with the glamour of success yet marred by the burden of secrecy. Hyman's mental health struggles were exacerbated by these challenges. She openly battled depression and anxiety throughout her life, which intensified during periods of heightened stress in her career. Significant events, such as the pressures of producing hit records and maintaining a public persona, contributed to her declining mental health. The music industry is notoriously demanding, often leading to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt, especially for women of color. Hyman's emotional turmoil was often at odds with her public image, creating a painful dissonance that she struggled to reconcile. Throughout her career, Hyman faced various personal crises that reflected her mental health struggles. She experienced tumultuous relationships that sometimes mirrored the conflicts in her life, leading to a cycle of heartbreak and emotional instability. Her relationships often became a source of both solace and pain, as they were fraught with the complexities of her identity and the pressures of the industry. This cycle took a toll on her well-being, contributing to feelings of loneliness and despair. In the late 1980s, after a series of personal losses and increasing industry pressures, Hyman's mental health began to deteriorate further. The emotional strain of navigating her identity, coupled with the fear of losing her place in the industry, became overwhelming. Despite her struggles, Hyman found ways to channel her pain into her music. Songs like "Living All Alone" poignantly expressed her feelings of isolation and longing, resonating with many who felt similarly marginalized or unseen. However, Phyllis Hyman's untimely death on June 30th, 1995, at the age of 45, sent shockwaves through the music community, leaving a profound sense of loss and disbelief among her fans, peers, and family. Diagnosed in the 1980s, Hyman's mental health challenges were compounded by the pressures of the music industry and the societal stigma surrounding mental illness, particularly within the Black community. Her openness about her condition was rare for the time and offered a glimpse into the often hidden struggles faced by many artists. She often articulated her experiences through her music, crafting songs that spoke to her pain, vulnerability, and longing for understanding. As her mental health challenges intensified, Hyman occasionally turned to substances as a coping mechanism. This reliance on drugs and alcohol was not uncommon among artists dealing with the emotional toll of their work, but it ultimately contributed to a vicious cycle of dependency that further complicated her mental health struggles. In interviews, she candidly discussed her thoughts of self-harm, revealing the depths of her despair and the battles she faced within herself. Hyman's willingness to address these topics openly provided a sense of connection for many fans and peers who could relate to her struggles, but it also highlighted the urgent need for support and understanding for those grappling with similar issues. Tragically, Hyman's life came to an abrupt end on June 30th, 1995, just days before her 46th birthday. On that fateful day, she was found unresponsive in her New York City apartment. The discovery was shocking for those who loved and admired her, as she had been scheduled to perform at the prestigious Apollo Theater that evening, a testament to her ongoing relevance and demand in the music world. The news of her passing reverberated through the industry, leaving many in disbelief and mourning the loss of a deeply talented artist whose music had touched countless lives. After her body was found, she was pronounced deceased at the hospital, and the initial investigation suggested that her death was the result of a drug overdose, consistent with the struggles she had openly faced for years. In the wake of her death, her family released a note she had written, which expressed her weariness and love for those close to her. This poignant message provided insight into her state of mind in her final days, revealing the depth of her emotional exhaustion and the love she held for her family and friends. It was a heartbreaking testament to the internal battles she faced, juxtaposed against the external perception of a glamorous life as a successful artist. Following an autopsy, Phyllis Hyman was cremated, and a memorial service was held at St. Peter's Lutheran Church in Manhattan. The service was attended by family, friends, and fans who gathered to celebrate her life and legacy. Many attendees shared stories of her kindness, humor, and remarkable talent, painting a picture of a woman who had made a significant impact on those around her, both personally and professionally. The memorial served as a reminder of the human cost of artistic brilliance and the need for compassion in understanding the challenges faced by individuals in the public eye. In the wake of her passing, various conspiracy theories and speculation began to circulate, fueled in part by the mystery surrounding the circumstances of her death. Some fans and observers questioned whether her death was truly a suicide, suggesting that the pressures of the music industry may have played a role in her demise. This speculation often stemmed from Hyman's openness about her struggles with mental health, leading some to believe that her struggles were exacerbated by external forces rather than being a personal decision. Additionally, there were unfounded rumors and misinformation regarding her relationships and personal life, which added layers of complexity to the narrative surrounding her death. Conspiracy theories often thrive in the absence of complete understanding, and in Hyman's case, the blending of her public persona with her private struggles contributed to an atmosphere of conjecture. These theories, while reflecting the passion and concern of her fans, often detracted from the reality of her struggles and the need for compassion in discussions about mental health. The aftermath of Hyman's death had a profound effect on her family, friends, and fans. Her family was devastated by the loss, left to grapple with the emotional toll of her passing while also navigating the public scrutiny that followed. For friends and peers in the music industry, Hyman's death served as a harsh reminder of the pressures faced by artists, reigniting conversations about mental health and the importance of supporting one another. Many sought to honor her legacy through their music, ensuring that her voice and contributions to the industry were not forgotten. Phyllis Hyman's impact on music and culture extends far beyond her lifetime, leaving an enduring legacy that continues to resonate with new generations of artists and fans. Her unique blend of jazz, soul, and R&B set her apart in a competitive industry, creating a sound that was both rich and evocative. With a powerful, emotive voice and heartfelt lyrics, Hyman's music captured the complexities of love, heartbreak, and self-identity, themes that remain relevant today. Her ability to convey deep emotion through her music has inspired countless artists, encouraging them to explore the intricacies of their own experiences through song. In November 1995, just 5 months after Phyllis Hyman's untimely passing, her posthumous album, I Refuse to Be Lonely, was released, serving as both a tribute to her remarkable talent and a poignant exploration of her inner struggles. The album is often described by fans and critics alike as a lyrical journey into Hyman's personal life and state of mind leading up to her death. It is characterized by a blend of deep emotion, vulnerability, and resilience, reflecting her experiences with love, heartache, and the complexities of mental health. The album's title track, I Refuse to Be Lonely, resonates powerfully with listeners, embodying her determination to overcome the loneliness that plagued her, while also revealing the pain that accompanied it. The single, I'm Truly Yours, also emerged from the album, becoming a minor R&B hit. This track showcases Hyman's trademark vocal prowess, marked by her ability to convey raw emotion and connect with her audience on a deeply personal level. Both songs exemplify her unique blend of soul and jazz influences, highlighting her talent for infusing her music with her life experiences. Fans embraced I Refuse to Be Lonely, not just as an album, but as a window into Hyman's soul, offering a chance to understand her struggles and celebrate her artistry in a new light. It provided a cathartic experience for those who resonated with her message, serving as a reminder of her enduring spirit and the legacy of her music. In April 1998, another posthumous compilation album titled One on One was released, further solidifying Hyman's place in music history. This compilation featured 3 of her earliest solo tracks, highlighting her evolution as an artist, and 9 notable collaborations that showcased her versatility and ability to connect with other musical greats. Among these collaborations were tracks such as Take the A Train with tap dancer Gregory Hines, a vibrant fusion of jazz and rhythm that highlighted Hyman's ability to transcend genres. The collaboration demonstrated her adaptability and willingness to embrace different musical styles, further enriching her artistic legacy. The album also included tracks like Maybe Tomorrow with the Four Tops, a beautiful blend of Hyman's powerful vocals with the iconic group's harmonies, and Betcha by Golly Wow with Norman Connors, which showcased her ability to infuse emotion into every note. Each song served as a testament to her collaborative spirit and the mutual respect she garnered among her peers in the industry. 3 years after Phyllis Hyman's passing, her legacy continued to flourish with the release of her second posthumous album, Forever With You, in 1998. This album presented a treasure trove of previously unreleased material, comprising songs that had been recorded from the mid-'80s to the early '90s. The selection of tracks included a diverse range of genres such as love songs, torch songs, bittersweet ballads, smooth jazz offerings, and up-tempo tracks, showcasing Hyman's versatility and emotional depth as an artist. Her ability to convey complex feelings of love and heartbreak through her music remained a hallmark of her work, making this album a fitting tribute to her incredible talent. Hyman herself had described these songs as reflections of relationships gone bad, highlighting the personal experiences that fueled her artistry. This candid acknowledgement of her emotional struggles resonated with many listeners who found comfort and solidarity in her music. Much of the material on Forever With You was initially intended for her earlier album, Living All Alone, and this posthumous release allowed fans to connect with Hyman's journey through the lens of her unreleased songs. The inclusion of these tracks offered a unique perspective on her life, shedding light on the myriad of emotions she experienced during her career. One notable track on the album, Funny How Love Goes, features a posthumous duet with vocalist Damon Williams. This collaboration was particularly poignant as it involved re-recording half of Hyman's original vocals and alternating them with Williams. This creative approach not only provided Williams with exposure, but also brought a fresh dynamic to Hyman's work, showcasing her ability to collaborate even after her passing. The song encapsulated the essence of Hyman's artistry, blending smooth melodies with heartfelt lyrics that explored the complexities of love and relationships. In 2003, the UK label Expansion further honored Hyman's legacy with the release of a jazz soul-oriented compilation titled In Between the Heartaches. This collection featured cuts from her collaborations with renowned artists such as Norman Connors, McCoy Tyner, John Lucien, and Pharoah Sanders, reflecting the diverse musical landscape Hyman navigated throughout her career. The compilation included 5 unreleased tracks from her time with Arista Records, providing fans with an opportunity to explore the breadth of her artistry and the collaborations that defined her musical journey. In September 2007, the literary world welcomed Strength of a Woman, the Phyllis Hyman story, an authorized biography that provided an in-depth look at the life and legacy of the celebrated singer. Written by Jason A. Michael in cooperation with the estate of Phyllis Hyman, the book serves as both a tribute to her extraordinary talent and a candid exploration of her tumultuous personal life. Throughout its pages, the biography delves into Hyman's complex relationships, detailing her connections with various men and one significant woman, providing readers with insight into the emotional landscape that shaped her artistry. The biography highlights how these relationships influenced both her personal and professional journey, offering a deeper understanding of the heartbreak and struggles that often colored her music. Hyman's ability to channel her emotional experiences into her songs made her one of the most relatable and impactful artists of her time. As readers navigate her story through the lens of her relationships, they gain a greater appreciation for the authenticity and vulnerability that permeated her work. In 2008, a significant moment in Hyman's career resurfaced when an original version of the James Bond theme, Never Say Never Again, was released. Co-written by Stephen Forsythe and Jim Ryan, the track was intended to be the title song for the Bond film of the same name. However, due to contractual disputes, the song was ultimately not used in the film. Forsythe, reflecting on the project, recalled that Warner Brothers had informed their attorney that the song was set to be used as the title song. Yet, shortly before the film's release, they received notification that the score's composer, Michel Legrand, threatened legal action, claiming contractual rights to the title song. As a result, Forsythe's song was left in limbo, never making it to the silver screen. Phyllis Hyman was Forsythe's first choice to record the song, and he regarded working with her as one of the highlights of his musical career. Forsythe recounted a memorable audition in which he personally sang the song to Hyman while she was having breakfast in her manager's office. Impressed by the melody and the potential of the track, Hyman agreed to record it. When she arrived at the studio for the recording session, Hyman showcased her remarkable talent by delivering a stunning performance in a single take, having only heard the song once prior. This moment exemplified her artistry, highlighting her ability to transform raw emotion into breathtaking vocal delivery. Tragically, this recording was not released during Hyman's lifetime, and she took her own life in the mid-90s. Forsythe later recalled a poignant conversation with Hyman that took place the year before her death. She called him late one night, expressing her feelings about Never Say Never Again, declaring it her best and favorite recording. This revelation underscores the deep connection Hyman felt to the song and highlights the ongoing struggles she faced with her mental health. The song represents not only an unfinished chapter in her career, but also a lingering testament to her incredible talent and the music that may have been had circumstances been different. In addition, Phyllis Hyman's life was shaped not only by her extraordinary musical talent, but also by her personal relationships, including her marriage to Larry Alexander. The couple wed in 1977, and Alexander played a significant role in Hyman's career as her music arranger. Their partnership was marked by creative collaboration. He helped to refine her sound and showcased her remarkable vocal abilities through carefully crafted arrangements that complemented her style. During their marriage, the couple worked closely together, navigating the complexities of the music industry while also dealing with the personal dynamics of a romantic relationship. However, their marriage faced challenges that ultimately led to their divorce in 1982. The pressures of the entertainment industry, combined with the demands of maintaining both a professional and personal relationship, often took a toll on their union. Hyman's career was burgeoning during this time, with her star rising as she produced hit after hit. While Alexander contributed significantly to her success, the strain of their intertwined lives may have contributed to the dissolution of their marriage. Despite the challenges they faced, Hyman held a deep appreciation for Alexander's contributions to her music, recognizing that their partnership helped shape her early career. The couple did not have any children, which adds another layer to Hyman's narrative as she navigated her personal life without the responsibilities of motherhood. The absence of children allowed her to focus intensely on her career, but it also may have contributed to her feelings of loneliness, a theme that often echoed in her music. The emotional depth of her lyrics often reflected her personal experiences, capturing the complexities of love and loss that marked her life. The absence of familial ties might have intensified her struggles, particularly as she grappled with issues of mental health and self-identity. In addition to her marriage, Phyllis Hyman had notable familial connections outside of her professional life. She was the cousin of actor Earl Hyman, who gained fame for his recurring role as Russell Huxtable, Cliff Huxtable's father, on the beloved television series The Cosby Show. Earl Hyman was known for his distinguished acting career, which included stage performances and film appearances. His connection to Phyllis added a layer of complexity to her story, as it underscored the artistic talent that ran in the family. Although their paths diverged in the entertainment industry, Hyman carving her niche in music while Earl excelled in acting, their familial bond likely provided support and a shared understanding of the challenges that came with being in the public eye. This connection may have been a source of comfort for Hyman, especially during times of personal struggle, and illustrates the interconnectedness of their experiences in navigating the pressures and expectations of their respective careers. Hyman's story resonates with many, particularly within the context of ongoing conversations about mental health and representation in the music industry. Her openness about her battles with depression and anxiety has paved the way for greater understanding and acceptance of mental health issues, particularly in the Black community, where discussions around these topics have historically been stigmatized. By sharing her truth through her music and public persona, Hyman became a voice for those who feel marginalized, encouraging others to confront their own struggles and find solace in creative expression. Posthumously, Hyman has received recognition that honors her contributions to music and highlights her influence on contemporary artists. In 2008, she was posthumously inducted into the Philadelphia Music Alliance Walk of Fame, a tribute to her enduring legacy as one of Philadelphia's most talented artists. Additionally, various awards and honors have been established in her name, celebrating her contributions to music and advocating for mental health awareness. The Phyllis Hyman Memorial Foundation was created to honor her legacy and promote awareness around mental health issues, particularly within the African American community. In the wake of Hyman's passing, initiatives aimed at raising awareness about mental health issues have gained traction, with many organizations focusing on providing resources and support to those in need. These initiatives often reference Hyman's struggles, using her story as a poignant reminder of the importance of mental health care and the need for a supportive community. Her legacy serves as a catalyst for change, inspiring conversations that challenge societal norms and encourage individuals to seek help and understanding. Contemporary artists frequently cite Phyllis Hyman as a significant influence on their work, drawing inspiration from her powerful voice and emotional authenticity. Musicians such as Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, and even artists in genres like hip-hop have expressed admiration for Hyman's artistry. In interviews, Scott has praised Hyman for her ability to convey profound emotion, stating, "Phyllis Hyman was a master at making you feel every note. Her voice was like an emotional journey, one that you never wanted to end." Similarly, singer-songwriter Marsha Ambrosius has referenced Hyman's work as a significant influence on her own sound, acknowledging the depth and vulnerability that characterized Hyman's music. Quotes from contemporary artists underscore the lasting impact of Hyman's legacy. R&B singer H.E.R. noted, "Phyllis Hyman taught me that it's okay to be vulnerable and honest in your music. Her songs spoke to the human experience, and that's what I strive for in my own work." The emotional connection that Hyman fostered through her music continues to inspire artists to explore their own truths and convey authenticity in their artistry. What do you think about her life and the secret difficulties she had to go through? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.